Hello, students. This is Mr. Hetman, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit how you can succeed in your science classes. This video is for the students of 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th and 10th grades. We want to make sure that in spite of the difficulties that we have right now, you're staying at home and we have to basically do the work also from home, or sometimes we as teachers have to come and do it at school, but we can't meet in person. What we have to make sure is that you successfully complete your class, the course that you're taking, until the end of this year. I'm going to give you some tips as to how to make sure that happens. First of all, please make sure that you are reading your RenWeb assignments. Now, in RenWeb, if you're going to go into the science class, you're going to see an assignment each day. That assignment is going to contain the lesson to watch. It is going to have the lesson number for you to watch. And that lesson number is the Abeka video lesson number. Please watch the entire lesson. There could be some things like the science reports or the projects that we're not doing. We cannot do it because we're not meeting in person, but you're going to find it very valuable and educational if you're going to watch the entire lesson. Please listen for comprehension and make notes as you're hearing the teacher explain the material to you. The next thing you will want to do is in RenWeb, it's going to contain the assignments that we usually give to you as homework. The reading homework has to be read the same day. And as you know, we're reading ahead, so if you read the reading homework in your textbook the same day that the assignment is given, then the next day you'll be ready to watch that new lesson. Then what you want to do is in your science notebook, there's the writing homework. And in writing, what you need to do is, as usual, you will need to write in complete sentences the answers to the question that are given to you. Now, you may be wondering, how do we check that? And of course, that's a problem because we can't meet and we don't have the possibility to check each of yours homework. However, if you take pictures of your homework, or if you're going to send it to me via email, as some students are doing in the form of Google Docs, I will be able to enter them in the end of the semester. You're going to see one column that will have the homework, and those will be the points that I will reward for you. As many times as you have shared your homework with me, you're going to get those points. If you're not going to share it with me, obviously you will not be able to receive those points. However, the homework is really for you to get prepared for the quizzes and tests and for the activities that are coming as well. Everything else, activities, quizzes, and tests and worksheets, will be shared with you electronically. And that includes the lab sheets as well. If there's a lab report, and this concerns the students of 9th and 10th grades, if you need to do a lab report, the link will be provided for you, and you will be able to complete that via Google Forms. If you're taking a quiz or a test, this concerns the students from grades 7 through 10, then you will be provided the link to test.linkit.com and a code that you will be able to enter and use that for your test taking. Now, please remember to do the tests, quizzes, activities, and worksheets the day it is assigned. There's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, you don't want your work to pile up. We would like to finish everything by the end of the school year. The school calendar still applies. So it is important to do it the same day that it is assigned. And the second reason for that is it would be very difficult for me to go back and see which student has done it and which student has not done it. And normally what I do as a teacher, the next day after it's assigned, I am going to look and see who has done it, and if you've got any missing work, if you haven't done that particular assignment, I will send you and your parent a little note via parent alert, via the text message saying that you need to finish that work. And some of you have finished that work, and if you have finished that work, then please send me a note as well via email and tell me, Mr. Hetman, I have completed such and such a test, and I'm just ready to move on. Now, my email is hetman@scaedgewood.org. I'm sure you know it, but just for the sake of your remembrance, it's hetman@ scaedgewood.org. So if you've got any question regarding any work that is assigned to you, or you've got the question about the work that's in the lesson that you watched, or you'd like to retake a quiz or a test, or anything else regarding the material that is presented to you, please don't hesitate and go ahead and email me, and I'll be happy to respond to you. Something else to keep in mind is, this is a time when we're spending a lot of time with the families, and I'm sure that you're doing that. There's a lot of anxiety that goes on, but science is still going to be an important subject, and I hope that you spend your time trying to understand those concepts. I mean, think about even the coronavirus crisis. This is also about science. Think about the vaccination, think about the testing. Science is involved everywhere. So I hope even that will also encourage you to learn more about this subject. And I just want to encourage you to turn your work in so that you could get a good grade by the end of this quarter, and by the end of this semester, and by the end of this year. God bless you. Stay healthy, stay home, stay safe.